We got 2 more years of Sam Howell because he'll probably leave after his junior year. And so this is the team in the Coastal that's going to be competing with us for that Coastal championship for the next few years. And UNC is always dangerous. They always just scare the hell out of me.
Yeah.
But in Miami, we definitely play them a lot better in Miami than we do at Chapel Hill. The last time they were in Miami, I think we had 3 defensive touchdowns. Shaq Quarterman recovered a fumble for a touchdown. Jonathan Garvin, no, not Shaq Quarterman. Jonathan Garvin recovered a fumble for a touchdown. Joe Jackson had a pick 6, and Romeo Finley had a pick 6. And we were in the black jerseys. I remember going into that game, I was nervous. I was nervous as hell. And that was N'Kosi Perry's first start, and it seemed like everything worked that day. I don't think it's going to be that big of a blowout this year because Sam Howell is a lot better than the guy they had playing that year. And so I feel good. 34-20. I can see it now.
Yeah.
I can see it now. And so you have them at 9-2. I got them at 8-3. I think we both would be. How would you feel if we were 8-3 at the end of the regular season?
I'd feel good about it. I'd feel like it's a step in the right direction. I don't think I'd be overly hyped, but I would feel like it's progress, and I would feel good about Manny Diaz and Rhett Lashley, and I would just feel like it's something very. I'd feel like it was a great season to build off of, and hopefully there would be, enough evidence to make me feel confident in Tyler Van Dyke moving forward or N'Kosi Perry, and that we can build on it and have an even better year the following season.
Yeah. Dude, after that scrimmage, I'm feeling more and more confident about N'Kosi Perry.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's kind of been the hype is he came out of what was it like
Vanguard?
Ocala, yeah, Vanguard. And they ran a spread system, and everyone's been telling me like wait till you see him in a spread, he'll be good, and not that I've been saying no, but I've just been saying like I'm gonna wait until I see it because I feel like I know what we have with Cozy. I hope the people are right about that, and I hope he really shows out and that we have a great season with him as a senior.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're 8-3 or 9-2 at the end of the regular season. In your opinion, do we make it to Charlotte?
I don't know, man. I will say, let's see, does Notre Dame play Virginia Tech? I think we'll be tied with Notre Dame at the very best, and so it would be a tiebreaker scenario. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we would because I'm going to have Notre Dame losing to North Carolina and Clemson, and we would play those common opponents, and we would have gone 1-1, and they would have gone 0-2. So that actually puts us in there. If Notre Dame can be a 2-loss team and one of them is the North Carolina, that would pretty comfortably put us in the ACC championship game. So yes.
Prior to the rearranging of the conference, adding Notre Dame and the schedule and everything, I had us winning the Coastal. But now that there's not a Coastal and there's not like it's just the top 2 ACC teams go to Charlotte. I don't see us going to the ACC championship game. But again, if we're 8-3, I'm very, very happy. Like many people, so many Canes fans say, all right, this is year 11-1, 10-2. I'm like, we don't need that. We just need, if we're 8-3 and people are feeling good in Coral Gables and the locker room chemistry is, doing good, people are happy with the coaches. That's the most important thing to me is a change of culture and a change and a feeling that we are headed in the right direction.
Agreed, man. Agreed. Okay, so that is it for the 2020 season. I got one more thing to go over, and then I think we're good to go for this episode, man. Mm-hmm. So
let's hear it.
One of our best friends of the podcast, our guy Manny, Mr. Honk Dizzle at Twitter, So he wanted us to answer a question for him. And so in regards to the scrimmage, he says, with the freshman wide receivers balling last night, do you guys see all the freshmen getting significant playing time this year? I see 2 freshmen getting significant playing time this year. And I think it's going to be, I always forget his name. It's the Smith kid out of San Diego.
Keyshawn.
Yep, Deshaun Smith and
Keish-
Xavier Restrepo. Keyshawn.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
So Keyshawn Smith and Xavier Restrepo, I think, will get significant playing time. I think it will be sparse playing time for the rest of the guys.
So when you say significant playing time, what do you mean?
Just like rotation, like we see those dudes pretty much every game. I think that I think they'll be in the top 6 on the depth chart. Likens has said that we're going to see 6 receivers this year, and I think those 2 guys are 2 of them.
Okay.
So I think when everyone's healthy, you'll see them getting subbed in. I think the other freshmen will need injuries to really get a good look.
Well, especially with, playing 6 receivers, 6 receivers being involved, so we have D. Wiggins, Mark Pope, Jeremiah Payne, and Mike Harley. After that, it's true freshmen. And so, especially with this offense, I think we're going to see if I had to pick, I think Keyshawn Smith gets playing time.
Mm-hmm.
I think Restrepo but more than anything, I think Michael Redding gets a lot of playing time. He had 3 catches for 41 yards last night.
Mm-hmm.
The dude he's the most put together wide receiver of any of the true freshmen we have. Yeah, I mean, I want to say that, I don't think any of them will be, get significant playing time. But in this offense, when you're, getting so many guys the ball and you're running 80, 85 plays a game, some of the true freshmen are going to be playing. And so, yeah.
Would I be shocked if Redding beats Mark Pope out for a spot? I would not.
Wow.
How about that for a hot take?
Wow.
I could see. I mean, I don't want people to think that I'm a hater on Mark Pope. Kid is supremely talented. I'm just trying to light a fire under him, because I wanted him to be so good, man, and I've just made it could be the offensive scheme and stuff, but if there's a spot if someone's going to lose a spot and Michael Redding's going to beat him out, I think Mark Pope is the guy that needs to be on watch.
Okay. That's a hot take. That's like,
is that hot? I don't feel like it's very hot. But...
That's hot. That's a hot take.
Okay. Well, to me, it's not a hot take, but maybe that, everyone else is going to freak out. They're going to be like, did you not see he was a 5-star recruit?
Did you not watch him at Southridge? Who the hell do you think you are?
I know, right?
Oh, that's hot.
Would you be shocked though if that happens?
I'd be pretty shocked.
Okay.
I'd be pretty shocked. I wouldn't be. But the thing is, I wouldn't be mad though, because that just means Redding is balling out. And I think Redding, for some reason, is flying under the radar because, he had a wrist injury in spring, and so he didn't really participate. But he was an All-American last year. He participated in that game up in Orlando. I think he's going to be a star for the Canes.
Yeah.
I really, really, really like Michael Redding. Yeah, I think Keyshawn is going to get a lot of playing time just because his speed, and Restrepo he's just put together. Like we said, last night he took a 70-yard reverse to the house. I think you can put him use him in a plethora of ways. So I think Keyshawn, X, and Redding are going to get playing time. Daz Worsham, don't sleep on him. I think he is going to be a bigger contributor his second season.
Yeah.
But I think you have to feel really good about our young wide receivers.
Yeah.
Really good. And so, yeah. One more thing I wanted to point out, and we can kind of a preview for the next episode. Oh, and also we got our boy Ryan Roberts, NFL draft expert, coming on Wednesday. So I'm very excited about that. But I have a topic for Mount Marshmore that we can unveil on Wednesday. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
The biggest bros in Canes history.
Okay.
Because the other day, because we're in a little group chat, you, me, and some of the other guys. We were talking about Michael Badgley, and I tweeted out those pics saying that there's only one man that can end the coronavirus and only one hairstyle, and it's Michael Badgley's mullet. And I miss him so much.
Yeah.
Miss Badgley. And we need to have him somehow, some way. We need to have him on this show. So Brad Kaya, our best friend, Brad, we love you. We miss you. Hook it up with Badge. Please.
That would be amazing.
And Badge, get the mullet back. Bring it back. You're in Southern California. You need it. You could be a Hall of Famer with that mullet. You can end world hunger with that mullet.
He could. It's a great look.
Yeah.
And, I love the aviators and the leather jacket, too.
Yeah. He's just so bro. And I love it because I consider myself to be a bro.
Dude, he looks like he could have been like the bad guy in an episode of Saved by the Bell or something.
Just the guy with the varsity jacket. Yeah. But it's funny because he's a kicker too. Yeah. I love it. So
he's the guy at the mall giving Mario Lopez a hard time or something.
Yeah. He would be the guy and him and Braxton, even though Braxton's like the sweetest guy in the world, but I could see him, Braxton, and some of the other bros just giving nerds a swirly or something like that and saying, "Hey, nerd."
Yeah.
Okay, so get thinking about bros. And to the audience, we want to know who your Mount Marshmore of bros are before we film on Wednesday. And maybe we can ask Ryan, not his biggest bros in Canes, but the biggest bros in football.
Okay.
What do you think?
That'd be good. I think it'd be great, man. I'm
excited. I love this new segment.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Okay. I got 8-3. You got 9-2. I'm excited to hear what some of these people have to say when I predict the Wake Forest loss and the Virginia Tech loss, because I know a lot of people are not they were not thrilled when I said that we're going to lose to Virginia Tech, and you and I have both said it on the timeline, and we have not gotten nice responses. And so, you know what? I don't care. We speak the truth. We speak nothing but the truth.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Wednesday, baby. I'm already excited for it. So until that time, we love you guys. We love the Miami Hurricanes, and we will see you on Wednesday. Go Canes.
Go Canes.
This has been the Fours Up Podcast. Remember to like and leave a comment